Malasana Garland pose. This is one of the best pose for women has. Everybody should practice it for 2-3 minutes daily. Slowly you can start from a standing forward bend or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Squat down and see that your heel is well grounded on the floor. Activate the metatarso and bring the weight a little bit forward. Activate the pelvic floor, and between the sitting bones there is space, and you activating all the core muscles as well. Try to lengthen with the spine. Usually we are tend to hold ourselves with the hands, so stretch the hands above the head and see how much power is in your hip area. It's very important to strengthen the pelvic floor for women. Now let's see a modification. For modification, if your heel doesn't touch the ground, which is very important, otherwise you will have lower back pain or knee pain if the heel is not grounded, then grab either blanket or bolster and place your heels on the bolster and push again to your bolster. So ground well with your heels. In case you have a spine injury or a slip disc, then don't attempt this posture. Then instead just try it as I show you on the video, or try Prasarita Padottanasana. Usually you have a slip disc or a lower back problem because we cannot use well our hips, so we put in pressure to the lower back. In these two asana which I show you now, you start to learning how you use your hip area and sitting bones well and your legs well in order to avoid lower backache and a slip disc problem. So as well, when you are in Malasana, then you should use well your hip and legs to protect your lower back. I like to do before Malasana this version, which is the first part of the kickbox squat, when one leg is stretched. It's really good this preparation because it activates the back of the leg, the muscles, and also your legs, your ankle, the knee, and the hip joints becomes more activated. And now let's see how we can do twist in Malasana. Place your upper arm in front of your calf, ground well with the palm, and slowly twist your torso and reach with the other hands to the sky. Slowly make a loop with the hands and see that there is a stability in the body. There is no space between the rib cage and the inner thighs. Try to squeeze yourself as much as possible. And if you wish, because you are well in the twist already, then you can do one leg twist when one leg remain bending and the other leg remain straight. The next version is a forward bend. If you're grounding well with your heels, and if you know how to protect your lower waist, your lower back, then you can slowly bend forward. May your forehead reaching or not the ground, and you can make a loop around your calf and reaching the hands behind. This is not a common version I show you, but it's really pressing some acupuncture points, and it's really squeezing the connective tissues as well. You're placing your upper arm between the calf and the femur, and you're squatting like this. You can stay for a few breaths in this position. Now let's see a more advanced position where we close completely the legs. What's more important, that you bring your heels to the ground. Let your heels grounded, and you can bring the weight forward. You can make a twist as well here, or you can make a loop. What's important that the weight should be forward all the time, the spine as straight as possible, and the hips as tucked in as possible.